औषधिहरु मात्रै थप्दियो. I'm actually tired of seeing so many therapists. किनभने सबैलाई सुरुदेखि भन्नुपर्छ अनि त्यो भन्दाखेरि हुन्छ नि I relive all of those moments again. But it's fine. I'm making this video to हुन्छ नि let people know कि people go through this and you should speak it out. किनभने मैले गरेको मिस्टेक चाहिँ कसैले पनि नगर्नु. मैले कसैलाई पनि नभनेर गल्ती गरेँ भन्नु पर्दो रहेछ. अघि मैले छुटाएको कुरा त्यो अब्युजरको वाइफलाई मैले कल गरेर I said to her कि तपाईको हस्बेन्डले मलाई यस्तो गरिरहेछ. प्लिज हेल्प मी, प्लिज टेक मी आउट अफ दिस भन्दाखेरि तिमीहरू मोडलहरू सबै यस्तै हो, सबै मेरो बुढाको पछि पर्छ अनि रबिश मुख छाड्यो मलाई. I was just a kid यार. मेरो कुरा कसैले नपत्याइदिँदा मलाई मेरै गल्ती हो कि क्या हो जस्तो भयो अनि मैले 2 वर्षसम्म त मेरै गल्ती हो भनेर लिइरहेको थिएँ. हुन्छ नि थर्ड सेमेस्टरतिर बल्ल आई वेन्ट टु माई फर्स्ट थेरापिस्ट. किनभने लाइक त्यो बेलासम्म मैले सेल्फ हार्म धेरै गर्थेँ. लाइक आई युज टु कट माइसेल्फ, आई युज टु बिट माइसेल्फ विथ बेल्ट अनि आई युज टु पन्च माइसेल्फ. लाइक आई युज टु हिट माइसेल्फ so much so that कि मलाई रुनै नआओस् भनेर के. किनभने I was tired of crying so much. What I want to say is यदि तपाईँ सेल्फ हार्म गरिरहनु भएको छ आफूले आफूलाई अथवा तपाईँलाई सुसाइडल थट्सहरू आइरहेछ भने प्लिज आस्क फर हेल्प. आई नो मलाई पनि हुन्छ नि कसैलाई दुःख दिनु मन लाग्दैन, त्यसलाई फोन गरेर भनेर किन दुःख दिनु, उसको टाइम वेस्ट हुन्छ अथवा दे माइट बी बिजी भनेर आई डिडन्ट आस्क फर हेल्प मेनी टाइम्स. बट प्लिज आस्क फर हेल्प. अनि प्लिज 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 मैले यत्रो वर्ष I couldn't build a healthy relationship with my parents. किनभने obviously I was that arrogant teenager who used to think कि parents मेरो दुश्मन हो अनि they do not want me to be me. They still don't want me to be me, but that's something we'll talk about another time. But please, please, please build a good relationship with your parents. किनभने at the end of the day, there is going to be no one except your parents. No one. I am serious. No one. So please build a good relationship with your parents. एउटा healthy relationship जहाँ तपाईले झुट बोल्नु नपरोस् क्या. तपाईले चुरोट खाएर आउनु भएको छ भने पनि मम्मी मैले आज चुरोट खाएर आएँ भनेर भन्न सक्नु पर्यो क्या. ओके सो मलाई दशा थियो कि के भएको थियो थाहा छैन, तर one after another wrong events kept on happening with me. So the first therapist that I saw, म उहाँको नाम लिदिन, but he has a clinic in Tinkune. I guess everybody knows him. He's the worst therapist that you could ever see. म आफै पनि अब counseling psychology को student हो किनभने I was so fucking tired of नेपालको therapist and nothing was helping me. So I thought, I'm gonna help myself. त्यही भएर म मास्टर्स इन काउन्सिलिङ साइकोलोजी जोइन गरेँ हो. जोइन गरेपछि धेरै कुरा मैले आफैले थाहा पाएँ. मैले धेरै कुरा आफ्नो चेन्ज पनि गरेँ, मलाई धेरै हेल्प पनि भयो. बट स्टिल मेरो एउटा सेमेस्टर बाँकी छ, थेसिस लेख्न बाँकी छ. म स्टिल काउन्सिलिङ साइकोलोजिस्ट भए भनेर कहलिन बाँकी छ. बट मैले जोइन गर्नुको कारण नै यही थियो कि आई वाज लाइक oh my god, के हो यो नेपालको थेरापिस्ट भनेर हुन्छ नि. I was like done with their bullshit. So तिनकुनेमा जसको क्लिनिक छ, he's the worst therapist that you could ever go to. Please don't go to him किनभने उहाँले काउन्सिलिङको कुनै पनि एथिक्स फलो गर्नु हुँदैन. 4-5 वटा क्लाइन्टलाई एकै ठाउँमा राखेर he mocks the client. एउटाको प्रब्लम अरूलाई सुनाएर, which is like completely wrong. It invalidates our feeling, it invalidates the situation or the event that happened with us. I'm just done with that mote. Sorry. Okay. Please bear with me. म आज सबै कुरा भन्न चाहन्छु किनभने मलाई धेरै दुःख परेको छ, मलाई एकदमै गाह्रो भएको छ. मैले यो कुरा कसैलाई पनि नभनेर मलाई म सन्चो नै भइन क्या. मैले 1 लाख भन्दा बढी थेरापीमा खर्च गरिसकेँ क्या. थेरापी 1500 लिन्छ एउटा सेसनको, राइट. मैले 1 लाख भन्दा बढी थेरापीमा खर्च गरिसकेँ. 70,000 त मैले सुसाइड गरेरै एकचोटिमा खर्च गरिसकेँ. म लाइक भर्खरै आई अटेम्प्टेड सुसाइड र म नर्बिकबाट आएको हो. आइ एम नट लाइङ. आई क्यान सो यु द बिल. 61,000. आई कुड हेभ गन फर अ ट्रिप. More trip, I could have gone to Bali. My point is, please don't. Please get help. if you're not getting right help, that means you are not wrong. That means that person is not able to help you. There is always someone who is able to help you. So please, मैले गरेर मिस्टेक नगर्नु. मैले my recent suicide attempt was, thankfully I am alive. किनभने I don't know, something happened, something just switched inside of me. Okay, so coming back to my relationship part with that Mr. Tiwari, he was so abusive towards me, and I used to like break up with him every single night because I want to get rid of him, but he would not allow me to. अहिले आएर मलाई यसो सोच्दाखेरि he might have narcissistic personality जस्तो लाग्छ, but I'm no one to like diagnose him. So MSP भनेको Microsoft Student Partner हो. I think सबैलाई थाहा छ, like most of the people लाई थाहा छ. So मेरो कलेजबाट म र एउटा केटा सेलेक्ट भएको थियो MSP को लागि, अनि हामीलाई धुलीखेल चाहिँ 2 दिनको बुट क्याम्पको लागि लिएर गएको थियो. अनि म धुलीखेल गएँ है. अनि त्यो तिवारीले कहाँबाट थाहा पाएछ, अनि he started texting me कि ओ अब त त्यहाँ भएको सब केटाहरूसँग सुत्छेस त, त्यही सुत्नलाई गएको हो. सो मेरो कलेजबाट हामी 1 2 3 4 5 जना गएको थियौँ, all boys and me, म एक्लै गर्ल. कोडिङ बुट क्याम्प थियो, समथिङ के बुट क्याम्प थियो अहिले मैले बिर्सेँ होइन. अनि he used to say कि ओ अब एकपछि अर्को त सबैसँग सुत्छस् होला यताउति भनेर. अनि he threatened me to like come to that धुलीखेल रिजोर्ट. हामी धुलीखेल रिजोर्टमा थियौँ, अनि त्यहाँ आएर म तेरो सबको अगाडि बेइज्जत गरिदिन्छु भन्ने यस्तो कुरा गरेर he like literally scared the shit out of me. अनि he came also, मलाई कल गर्यो, म डराएर रिजोर्टको बाहिर गएँ. somehow मैले फकाएर उसलाई घर पठाएँ, but again he slapped me, he pulled my hair. And I accepted all of those things. के अहिले फर्केर हेर्दाखेरि नि मलाई छोस् त मात्रै. तर त्यो बेलामा obviously मेरो कन्फिडेन्स एकदमै लो थियो. I was like 1 ounce of love को लागि म जे गर्न नि तयार थिएँ, बिकज मेरो मेन्टालिटी नै लाइक फक्ड अप भइसकेको थियो नि त त्यो मोमेन्टसम्म. अनि त्यो बुट क्याम्पमा I met another guy, Mr. Rimal. Please remember this, Mr. Rimal. So he was doing engineering from engineering college, and we met. त्यसपछि obviously flirty and all भयो. अनि next day त्यो boot camp बाट फर्किएको next day he sent me Facebook request, and we started talking. He was super handsome. I fell for him. अनि त्यसपछि I shared everything to him कि मसँग के भइराछ र मेरो अहिलेको boyfriend Mr. Tiwari ले मसँग के गरिराछ. And I asked him that if you could help me, please take me out of this. And he agreed to help me. So this Rimal guy, he promised to help me. We were just friends, okay? Remember, we were just friends. अनि एकछिन फिल्मी शिट भयो, लाइक उस रिमालले केटाहरू बोलायो, अनि तिवारीले 2 जना केटाहरू बोलायो. I know, it was like really funny. अनि तिवारी said कि okay, this call belongs to you, I would not fight for it भनेर, because that Rimal guy brought so many guys. And since that Rimal guy helped me to get rid of Mr. Tiwari, I started idolizing him. He was like an angel to me. And eventually he proposed, and we got into a relationship. And he was nice to me for 2 weeks or so. He started showing his color. Because he knew Nita. He knew I respected him so fucking much. And he knew कि उले जे भने पनि म मान्ने स्टेटमा थिए कि, किनभने मलाई त्यस्तो पेनफुल रिलेसनशिपबाट निकालेको हो नि त रिमालले. सो आई वाज लाइक fucking, he was like fucking god to me. And so he started like misusing that power, and he started saying to suck his dick in public cafe ma. He started like asking to have sex with me even on my period. He was like so much into himself that he used to think every girl would fall in love with him. And he was a fucking Scorpio, by the way. I'm also a Scorpio, but that's a different thing. So relationship ma bhako 2 weeks पछि रिमालले मलाई त्यस्तो गर्न थालेपछि हुन्छ नि, I already had this bad feeling. And I guess 1 month पछि he started calling me with some other girl's name. He started calling me like some other girl's name. अनि I know he was traumatized by his first girlfriend जसको नामले उले मलाई बोलाउँथ्यो. But what the fuck? What does it have to do with me? What does it have to do with me? Ani त्यसपछि he manipulated me so fucking much to be friends with benefit with him after we broke up, because obviously I guess the sex was good with me. I don't know, his dick was not even that big. Whatever. He just had a pretty face. He just had a pretty face. That's all. Zero personality, zero sense of value, zero. Just a pretty face. Okay, Rimalco's story end by, I couldn't take friends with benefit. I am a very emotional person and I get attached to someone I'm invested in really quickly. So we talked it out and I was like, I cannot do friends with benefits with you. I'm sorry, I'm a relationship kind of girl. I just cannot. This was I was in bachelor's third semester. Go end the fourth semester tira. And please don't judge me, I'm being, or you can judge me, I don't give a fuck anymore. So I got introduced to weed because middle class they used to smoke weed. So one day my एकजना साथी कृष्ण भन्नेसँग I used to like म सँगै घर आउने कलेज जाने गर्थ्यो किनभने उ पनि मेरो घर नजिकै बस्थ्यो अनि उले के भन्यो भने let's go to this friend's place. त्यो फ्रेन्ड पनि मेरै क्लासको हो. उसको डेरा चाहिँ कलेज नजिकै थियो. लेट्स गो देयर, मेरो ल्यापटप त्यही छ, ल्यापटप लिएर अनि हामी फर्किमला भन्यो हैन. त्यहाँ जाँदा इट वाज लाइक टोटल हट बक्स. एभ्रीबडी वाज हाई. अनि कृष्णले के भन्यो नि ट्राई गर्ने हो भन्यो अनि आई वाज लाइक ओके व्हाट इज दिस. त्यसपछि and then boom, I thought wow, this is the solution of all of my problems. But let me tell you, I've smoked weed every single day for 5 years. If you enjoy it, that's fine. As an enjoyment, good for you. But I took it as a distraction. I took it as something to use to run away from my pain, because I had so much of pain in my heart. And it was getting heavier and heavier and heavier every single day. Let me remind you, my parents never knew I was depressed. My parents never knew I had gone through all of this, because I used to like have a smiley face all the time, because I didn't want my parents to know ki I'm sorry, my dog. So I smoked weed for entire bachelor's. Even like I used to smoke a week ago summer. But once I knew ki it was like maladaptive coping mechanism for me, I enjoy garna ta khaira thina. I was using it to like run away from my pain, which is not good. Look at me now. All of my pain is like mathi आइरहेछ नि त. जुन मैले दबाउन खोजिरहेको थिएँ मेरो त्यो सबै पेनहरु आइरहेछ किनभने pain is like energy. You have to feel it रहेछ क्या. If you are thinking ni कि यो sexual abuse entertainment industry मा मात्रै हुन्छ, होला entertainment industry मा धेरै हुन्छ होला, but hear me out. So bachelor को 7th semester मा मलाई internship गर्नु पर्थ्यो. Oh, that's a different fucking story. 8th semester पछि SB solution भन्ने 3 कुनेको office. I don't mind exposing these bastards. मसँग proof पनि छ है अहिले त्यो केटाको. Voice record. अनि उसको girlfriend like, hi bitch. Okay, I'll share के भएको थियो. So SB solution मा म काम गर्थेँ as a content writer. अनि हामीलाई चाहिँ त्यहाँ त्यो office को every staff लाई 2 दिन वन जंगल लगाएको थियो for I don't know रमाइलोको लागि होला. Business trip. I don't know. अनि I don't drink. किनभने मलाई अल्कोहल पस्दैन. मैले अलिकति मात्रै खाए भने पनि मलाई एकदम फिट्टु लाग्छ. त्यो भएर लाइक म ड्रिंक गर्दै गर्दिन. But I used to smoke weed. अनि मैले आफ्नै weed लिएर गएको थिएँ. Everybody was smoking. Everybody were drinking. I was smoking एक्लै. त्यसपछि अलि बेलुका भएपछि केटीहरुले के भने सुस्मिता प्लिज अलिकति ड्रिंक खाऊ न प्लिज. Everybody is drinking please भने हैन. And I was like okay. अनि अलिकति खानबित्तिकै मलाई लाग्यो है. त्यसपछि मैले धेरै खाएको छु के खाएपछि वोडका खाएँ के खाएँ ककटेल भयो पेटमा. त्यसपछि मैले भमिट गरेँ अनि मलाई 2 जना केटाहरुले लगेर टेन्टमा सुताइदियो हैन. त्यो 2 जना केटाहरु मध्ये एउटा केटाले मलाई समातेर लग्दैखेरि He didn't even grabbed me like this. He just put his hand inside of me. त्यसरी त मान्छेलाई समात्नु पर्दैन नि त. त्यसपछि मलाई टेन्टमा लगेर राखिदियो. त्यसपछि सबैजना फेरि डान्स गर्न गयो हैन. I was like एकदमै टिप्सी, एकदमै ड्रङ्क भइसकेको थिएँ म. अनि त्यसपछि ड्रङ्क भयो पनि त आफूलाई थाहा हुन्छ नि त यार के भइरहेछ आफ्नो सराउन्डिङमा भनेर. कन्सियसली के गर्न नसक्ने छुट्टै कुरा हो हैन. त्यसपछि what I realized is someone pulling my pants and fucking fingering me. त्यसपछि that was the first time I screamed. That was the first time I screamed when someone was abusing me. त्यसपछि एकछिनमा त्यही अफिसमा काम गर्ने बहिनीहरू आयो अनि त्यसपछि मैले के भने नि प्लिज मलाई छोडेर नजाऊ मलाई यहाँ केटाहरूले कता कता छोइरहेछ भनेर भने हैन. उले गएर अरु केटीहरूलाई भनेछ अनि सबैले के भनेछन् भने सुस्मिताले रक्सी खाएको भएर यस्तो भनेको हो भनेछन् हैन. त्यसपछि बिहान उठेर अनि ब्रेकफास्ट गरेपछि मैले सबै केटीहरूलाई भने कि मसँग यस्तो भएको थियो भनेर. अनि मेरो कुरा कसैले पनि पत्याएन है एक्सेप्ट एकजना आई डोन्ट नो हर नेम मैले बिर्सेँ अहिले. ओके त्यसपछि मैले आफ्नो सिनियर्सहरूलाई के भने भने सर म यो मान्छे एउटै अफिसमा बहुन्जेलसम्म म काम गर्न सक्दिनँ भनेर भने. लेट मी रिमाइन्ड यू यो पोइन्टसम्म त्यसलाई अफिसबाट निकाल्ने केही पनि कुरा भएको थिएन. हाम्रो जब यो एचआरसँग त्यो हलमा राखेर मैले सबैलाई एक्सपोज गरेर त्यसको गर्लफ्रेन्डले जे पाए त्यही भनेर मुजीलाई सबै भइसकेपछि पनि नि nobody said कि उसलाई अफिसबाट निकाल्नुपर्छ. सो त्यो इन्सिडेन्ट पछि 2 दिनसम्म त्यो मुजी अफिस आयो क्या. Just imagine, I am already a victim of sexual assault. Somebody fingered me without my consent. And I have to work under him. And I have to see त्यो मुजीको face every single day. So second day मा काम गर्दा गर्दै I broke. Like, I break down. I started crying hysterically. सरसँग गएर मैले भने sir, I cannot work like this. You have to take action. यदि कि त यसलाई निकाल्नुस् कि हुन्छ नि कि म यहाँ काम गर्न सक्दिनँ भनेर भने. You know what that organization did? And if you're watching this, all of you, I hope you have a daughter and I hope your daughter don't have to go through all of this. So the organization le त्यो केटालाई later salary plus bonus plus एउटा souvenir gift त्यो पनि wrap गरेको along with सबैलाई पर्सनली भेटेर बाई भन्दै निकाले त्यसलाई. राइट त्यसपछि म अफिस फेरि जान थाले अनि obviously I couldn't work in that environment. अनि मैले के भने सर म यहाँ काम गर्न सक्दिनँ. I'm really sorry. I'm quitting भनेर भने हैन. Wow, these motherfucking bastards. I wish I could like cut their dick and balls off and त्यसपछि make a shake and त्यसपछि हुन्छ नि मुख खोलेर तिनीहरुलाई नै हाल्दिन पाए पनि हुन्थ्यो. I wish. You know what that organization मैले जब सर म काम गर्न सक्दिनँ प्लिज मेरो जति अहिलेसम्मको पेमेन्ट अहिलेसम्मको मेरो लेटर प्लिज रेडी गरिदिनु भन्दा they didn't give me any letter. They didn't give me my salary. म 2 हप्ता धाएँ for my salary and they were like, we are not taking you. Sorry for what happened. We are not responsible. Just imagine. मलाई कति ठाउँमा धोका भएको छ क्या. Just imagine. Just imagine. Please imagine के एकचोटि. यो SB solution वाला incident हुँदाखेरि I was in a relationship with a guy. Let's call him Mr. Yogi. मेरो first long-term relationship थियो यो. We were in a relationship for 1.5 years. And this guy was along with me throughout my breakdowns. The office got exposed गर्दाखेरि. But one thing is all of these guys failed to save me. Every time, yaar. 2014 वाला इन्सिडेन्ट मा पनि मलाई पुलिस केस गर्नु मन थियो तर मिस्टर खड्काले के भन्यो नगर इज्जत जान्छ nobody will marry you my family won't accept you बबाल हुन्छ अनि यो एसपी सोलुसन को इन्सिडेन्ट मा पनि my yogi boyfriend at that time was like, police case nagara त्यो केटाको life बर्बाद हुन्छ. He did a small fucking mistake. That's why I fucking left you, Thaza. Because you didn't stand up for me. You were not able to save me. You were not able to protect me. We were in love. We were in relationship. Now how the fuck can I trust anyone? How the fuck can I trust anyone? I'm sorry to say, त्यही भएर मेरो कुनै पनि friendship stable छैन. I can't. Sorry, म trust गर्न सक्दिनँ. Because everybody I know, everybody I believed in turned their back on me when I needed them the most. And this yogi guy was so done with me after the SB office wala incident that he literally told me ki I wish I was single. That's why I let him go. That's what you do, right? That's what you fucking do. I'll never forget you, and I'll never forgive you. Especially Mr. Khadka and Mr. Yogi. You guys just broke me. Takes all to my expectations थिएन, but you guys. I had been distracting myself with weed, with multiple relationships, you know, smoking every day and running, like jumping from one relationship to another. But distraction is not solution, Reza. Once I stopped distracting myself, there's a way pain because that pain gets stored in your body in a form of energy, and that should be released in a form of energy. Because science, yeah, energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can be transferred from one form to another. To whomever you are, whoever is watching this, if you're going through something, dealing with it, solution resa, running away from it's a solution resa. Ma धेरै वर्ष भागे, finally अब भाग्दिन, अब म face गर्छु भनेर बसेको छु. I have nightmares. I cannot sleep. I have no appetite at all. I get panic attacks. I have like constant anxiety. And one time I'm okay, one time I'm like super depressed. But I'll get over it one day. I'll heal from it. I'll become the best counseling psychologist there is in Nepal. I promise you. Like existing psychotherapist, I was so fed up ki I went and studied it myself. So I promise you, I'll try to be the best psychotherapist in Nepal. Yeah. मलाई यति नै भन्नु थियो. 2014 देखि 2021 सम्म was very, very dark for me. Constant dark events. मलाई नयाँ ट्रमा नथपेको 2022 बाट हो. अनि that's all I had to say. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope I'll heal from it. I hope I can love again. I hope I can trust again. That's all. So she commented and then deleted it. And this is what she has to say. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm exposing it. That bitch was none other than Miss Malvika Subba. Ani winner was Nisha Pathak. Ani second runner-up was Archana Panthi. Duvezana, they didn't believe me, including this bitch. Your organizer ko naam was Manoj Pandey. He's like running model consultancy, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm done with this bullshit. Can you pause and read what she has to say? Fucking 33 years old bitch. I don't know, मेरो part 3 र part 9 के community guidelines violation भयो. Fuck TikTok. So this was the message I sent to second runner-up. This was a reply. I can't. अनि मैले निशा पाठकलाई मेसेज गरेको छु. She hasn't replied. Please flood her Instagram DM or tag her, whatever you need to do, because that bitch need to answer me, because he was my friend throughout Miss Global International. Just remember, ule jitdakheri, u winner hudakheri, I went and kissed her. I was that friend. See, I'm done with this, people. I'm just done. अब कुनै पनि legal team, if you want to please contact me. Please tell me if this is enough evidence or not.